As you can tell from the title, we went to the AMG Driving Academy, and it was an awesome, awesome 3 days. We had day one on Sunday, which was really the performance day, which was the introductory module. And I stayed on for, that was me and Ash went to day one. And then Labor Day, which was September 5th and 6th, we went, I stayed on to do the 2-day advanced training. So interesting, before we get into the video and what happened during the day, I just wanted to share, my expectations were, I guess, incorrect. The AMG Driving Academy, what's it about? Well, when you buy an AMG car, a brand new AMG car, you get this voucher, and it's a voucher to go on a 1-day driving course on, how to use your AMG. I thought it was going to be a fun track day, but actually it was quite an intense 3 days for me in terms of learning. But like I said, you get this voucher and they encourage you to actually go on a driving academy day. So you learn how to drive your AMG car. And one of the amazing things was about the driving academy, what I was really surprised about was how much I did learn about not only the cars that I own, and most of you know out there, I've had a few AMG cars and I've got a couple already. Well, not only does it teach you about the how to use your car, but more importantly, how to drive it. And what was phenomenal was, we got to drive the AMG GTRs. We got a CLA 45, AMG CLA 45, the C63S, the E63S, the CLS 53, which was an interesting experience because that wasn't the V8 engine, it was the 6-cylinder. We got the GTs out. What else did we get out? Yes, the GT63S saloon 4-door. That was an interesting car. One thing I will say, out of all the cars, they all handled differently. And the biggest thing I noticed was, horsepower is not everything. It's how the car handles, and suspension and the rigidity and all the other aspects of the car which make the car stable are super important. So we went round to the track in the E63, and oh my God, I sort of wonder, should that car even be allowed to be made? So what do I mean by that? As we went around the track in the GT63S and also the E63, which are saloon cars, my thinking started to say, well, actually, think about who drives an E63 or a GT63, typically a family man. And these cars are super powerful, and they don't handle anywhere near like the GTRs or the GTs. So, they wobble and they go around the corners, and they can, the load shift could be quite intense. So I won't class them as race cars, but I class them as fast saloon cars. Anyway, I wanted you to share that I spent 3 days, one on the performance day, which got me introduced to cars. And then on the advanced days, we did some advanced work in terms of more intense track driving. And we learned things like, trail braking. Certainly made me think more about how to do braking on driving around, on the normal roads. I learned how trail braking can give you more control around corners when going at a reasonable speed. Taking the driving line, that was interesting for me. Learning different ways to do the driving line. We went through the skid pans, and then we did the autocross as well, and avoidance driving. So what was really interesting is we were developing our skills to drive fast safely. So why am I telling you all this? It took me by surprise. I was totally exhausted at the end of day one, let alone do day 2 and day 3. But one thing I really thought was real value was, if you don't have a voucher and you don't have the ability to buy a brand new AMG car to get a voucher, you can actually purchase these days, $1,800 or $2,000 a day. So you don't have to actually go out and spend $100 grand on an AMG car to get access to this driving academy. The great thing about the driving academy, you can buy this, and the value you get is immense. They bring a lot of cars to these events. 85 cars were brought to these events to make sure everybody gets, one-on-one time with the cars. But they also bring the Continental team who bring a truckload of tires. They have an engineering team to make sure that all the cars are serviced, the insurance. For the $2,000, I recently tried to cost out insurance to take my car on the track for the weekend. It was $5,000 just for the track. Bearing in mind, for $2,000, you get all the tuition, all the tires are covered, maintenance is covered, you're using somebody else's car. It's amazing value for money. What's even more brilliant, each module you do, and there's 4 modules, there's the performance, there's the advance, there's the pro, and the pro plus. You do these 4 modules and you can get your SEC race license, and you can go racing in any category of car, which is amazing. So that's the amazing thing. And I got my first certification. You can see this. This is my recognition that I went on the performance day. Sorry, let me just take take the reflective glass off. So this is for my performance day. I got another certificate for the advanced day, and these modules count towards your SEC racing license. So just imagine this: $2,000 a day. You need to do 1 day on performance. You need to do 2 days on an advance. So that's 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, that's 6,000. For about $12,000, you can get because you need to do 2 days on pro and then 1 day on pro plus. But for $6,000, so $12,000, sorry, you can get your SEC race license without having bought a race car. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy some of the highlights, and I'll catch you at the end of the video.
Hey everybody, it's Mickey here, Mr. India. Today is a great day. It's Sunday, and I think it's the 5th of September, and I'm down at Sonoma Raceway, where I've got 3 days of track training, track driving with AMG Driving Academy. As you can see, I've just registered. Well, I have just registered. I am driver number 1 in my actual group, which is Group Red. And we're here to sort of do the starter course today, and then tomorrow and the day after I'm going to be doing the advanced training course. So I've got 3 days of training here. Now I'm here with my wife. I don't know what, there she is. There's Asha. Say hello, Asha. There you go. So oops, I'm there with him and with my wife, and we got both of us are going to be driving cars, so it'll be awesome. So let me just take you a quick tour around what's going on. I don't think we start driving for another hour now, but I'm not allowed to take the cameras in the car. So let me just take you for a quick tour of some of the cars that are out here and the registration area. We've been allocated seat numbers on the back of our seat. So driver number 1 means I am actually got this seat all day. I can sit here all day. I've got a nice little cupboard to put all my goodies in. There's my helmet. There's Asha having a relax. I think this is where we get the driver briefing. So there's a whole picture of the track here, and I do think we're going to get instruction on what happens in each of the corners, so that'll be interesting. But this is the red garage, so you can see the GT Black Series on there. Breakfast over there. Say hello. There's Charles. Hey Charles, how are you doing?
Good morning. How are you, Mickey?
Yeah. So, what are you expecting out today, Charles?
To stay away from the walls.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
And come away a little better driver.
Well, let's not get too far there. Let's go and have a look at some of the cars that we might be driving, because that's going to be exciting, because we're not actually driving our own cars today. We're driving cars provided by the AMG Academy, and that's going to be exciting. So here, what do we have? A G63S, GT63S, sorry. And we have here a CLA 45 at AMG. That's a bit awesome. I think that's blue jeans. And we have a CLAs, and here we have C-Class, so C63s. So we've got a row of C63S's all the way down here. So we just had our driver briefing and we're going over to, I guess, calisthenics.
Alrighty folks, let's gather around here. Make sure you give yourself enough room so you can put your arms out without smacking your neighbor in the side of the head. So we're gonna do, we weren't kidding when we said we're gonna do calisthenics, and we're gonna start by running a lap of the track. Good, seemed like a good idea at the time, right? Alright, so let's start out, shake it out a little bit here, let's go. The way this is gonna work is that they're gonna take the fastest of your 3 laps, and then you will average each of us in the team's fastest of the 3 laps for the team average. And then, you know, it'll go against the other 4 teams as well, and then we've got the individual prizes. I'm telling you, the prizes are pretty cool. I jokingly say they're prizes of unspeakable value, which is partially true, but there are also some really cool things. So if you guys want to shoot for it, that's awesome, but realize that you're not going to see your time for the competition, and I can't coach you at all.
Conversations. So I just got out of this car. I'd done my timed lap. I wasn't able to record it because I'm not allowed a camera inside the car. Asher came in number 82. How was your lap?
It was good.
Yeah?
I hope so. I
Awesome.
hope it was better.
Asher's going to win the prize, you know. Asher's in car 36, 33 and 37 will take the first run off the start. And they're going to go drive all the way to the blue braking cones over there. Wow. Okay, so we're on the skid pan today.
All right, thumbs up on the radio if you guys can hear me. We're good. Mickey? Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Thank you. Thank you. We're all good. Excellent. Another one?
Hey everybody, it's Mickey here, coming down to the afternoon session. We're now actually off to the racetrack, and we're going to start taking the GTRs out. The GTR, I think, the GT, and then we're going to take the E63S out and the CLS. Oh, there's an awesome car. We saw this before, the GT Black Series. Like I said, you know, looks a lot different in real life than on the pictures. Super cool. Okay, GTR heaven. There's our instructor in the silver car. Afternoon rides have started. Hang on. One of my first sightings of a GT Black. This will be interesting. It's one I've got on order, the same colour. I hope. Wow. This is interesting. Look at this. It's really amazing. Wonder if it's open. It's open as well. Wow. This is exactly the same spec as the one I've got on order, if I ever get it. But this is really, really awesome. The door cards with this orange stitching and leather. I really like this orange stitching and the orange piping, all gloss. But this is amazing to look at in the flesh. I think the pictures don't do it justice. I think the great thing about this car is now seeing it, I'm thinking, yeah, I do want one. I'm still waiting for my allocation and my order's in, but I've not seen it turn up yet. I'm not sure when. But I tell you, it would be, looking at it now, it does look awesome. You know, I have ordered it in this colour. Look at the vents here, you can see right in there.
Of course. Sir?
Hi.
We're starting our presentation.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead
Yep.
and go on into your classroom?
So I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot.
Hey, absolutely.
I'm going to go and do the presentation.
Hey, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you to Kevin Strauss and Kanan, who are our instructors for the day. I hope it gives you encouragement to go on one of these AMG days and learn how to drive a car. Don't forget, it's not just a day out driving and learning about the car. It does count towards an SCC race license. It gives you the ability to go racing, and you can get your race license without even owning a sports car or a race car, which is really, really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of what an AMG Driving Academy day looks like. I think it's just so much there, and there's so much more which I just haven't been able to show you today, but it gives you a flavor. Anyway, I'm going to leave you after this with my my timed lap or my reference lap. You can carry on and watch the video, but at this point, I'm going to say I'm going to check out, and please do watch the lap. It's quite interesting what they set up for you, and I'll check you out on my next video. Thanks for joining me.